Good evening, I'm Peter Hitchener. With tomorrow's extortion deadline rapidly approaching, Arnott's has warned it could cost 1,000 jobs, and the company has denied reports the poisoning scare has spread to Victoria.
Arnott's called a media conference in Melbourne to quash a TV report suggesting alleged extortionist John Boback was heading to Victoria.
It was made quite clear that the police had no evidence to support that assertion whatsoever.
Arnott's has factories in Brisbane, Sydney, Melbourne and Adelaide employing 4,000 people. Their jobs are now in jeopardy.
Not almost half of those, but I would say up to 1,000 jobs.
One glance at the empty shelves makes it obvious Arnott's supply almost 70% of the market. While some storekeepers are keeping the shelves empty out of loyalty to Arnott's, others say it's a simple matter of economics. There's not enough time to find a temporary supplier until Arnott's gets back online. The new or repackaged biscuits could be on the shelves within 10 days. Steve Marshall, National 9 News.
A house in Sydney's eastern suburbs was destroyed by a huge explosion late this afternoon. The blast blew out windows in properties surrounding the building in Tara Street, Woollahra, scattering pieces of roofing across a wide area. Several parked cars were damaged and police, fearing more explosions, closed nearby streets. One man was injured and taken to hospital to be treated for burns. And firefighters have battled a blaze in bush and grassland near Romsey, 80 kilometres north of Melbourne this afternoon. 45 trucks and 4 aerial water bombers fought the flames as they raced through 300 hectares of dry bush and grassland. Roads were closed and nearby farmhouses evacuated. However, fire authorities say none of the homes was damaged. Victoria's anthrax crisis has reached record proportions with more than 50 properties now quarantined. More than 100 cattle have so far died, and authorities are describing it as the biggest anthrax outbreak in the state's recorded history. Over 21,000 cattle have been vaccinated in the Stanhope to Tura area of Victoria's north. The air safety row has intensified, with Transport Minister John Sharp claiming he may now have the evidence he needs to sack the Civil Aviation Safety Authority Board. The Minister says a report into last year's Falcon Airlines crash near Cairns shows a conflict of interest and underlines his case for the board's removal.
The Wheelahan report confirms my grave fears, and that is that the Civil Aviation Safety Authority did have a major problem with conflict of interest.
And Peter Lonard of New South Wales has won the Australian Masters at Huntingdale. Lonard beat fellow New South Welshman Peter O'Malley at the second hole of a playoff, forced when both players finished the tournament at 16 under, ahead of Wayne Grady, Shane Tate and Lucas Parsons. A brief look at the national weather. A few showers for Sydney and Brisbane, showers and storms for Darwin, but it should be fine in the other capitals. And that's the news for now. Good night.
This has been a National 9 News presentation.